Hello, and thank you all for coming. Today I have the distinct and great pleasure of introducing you to my great friend Clark Melkert. He is running for re-election. I give to you your U.S. State Senator, Clark Melkert.
Alrighty, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone who's gotten me to where I am today. My campaign manager, Mrs. Nee, my campaign team, but most importantly, my wife and family, who have made me into the man I am today. I'm very fortunate to be blessed with a happy home. My wife and children keep me grounded. They're the reason I do what I do. I remember the day I started college right here in Richmond. I was going to provide for my family. I remember starting work with Covance Pharmaceutical. I was going to provide for people in need. I suppose 6 years ago, when I began my first Senate campaign, I decided I was going to provide for America. All of us here, each one of us, is incredibly lucky. We won the greatest lottery in the world, being born in the US of A. We are entitled to the right of life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Our children will get to grow up in the greatest nation in the world. They will get to do great things because of the good things we do today. As an American and as a father, I feel obliged to defend that right. 6 years ago, I started a campaign based on optimism and common sense. I sought to bring hope back to the American worker, to bring unity to our political climate. Obviously, Virginians share my optimism for the future, because 6 years ago, I became our state's first Libertarian senator. I reached across the aisle in Congress, and after being placed on the Senate Committee for Small Business, fought hard for simplified tax codes and economic breaks. It's an issue close to my heart. It was only 2 years ago, my wife opened her coffee shop bookstore in Richmond. Being there, done that. Ever since my college civics professor convinced me to pursue public service, my goal has always been to move America forward. Americans throughout history have been innovators, creators, and inspirers. It seems wholly appropriate that the American government should serve its citizens with that same vigor. As your incumbent senator, I know how to do that job. My goals for the job haven't changed. I am your champion in Washington. I intend to keep pushing for legislation that reduces government strain on our economy. I will continue my bipartisan program, All Aboard for Tax Reform, choo-choo, and as a part of my push for comprehensive refinement for our national tax system. And as always, I will fight tooth and nail for the protection of individual liberties, be it freedom of religious expression or your right to choose in regards to your health. One of the biggest issues we as Americans face is that of division. Our beautiful nation allows everyone the freedom of opinion, but that liberty can cause disagreement. It can cause bickering. As one of 4 siblings and father to 3, I know plenty about bickering. It's a tricky thing getting bickering kids to play nice. And after several challenging but rewarding years of pulling gum out of hair and threatening to turn this van around, I think I know the trick. Bickering happens when people take their eyes off the prize. What is it that unites all of us? We are Americans. We may disagree and we may fight, but we all believe in the same fundamental truths. Freedom of speech, of religion, of expression. Despite our differences, we all want the same thing, a government that allows us to live our lives. These goals of liberty and individuality unite us, and it is on these principles that I found my political ideology. What a divided nation needs is a mission, a goal to pursue with that American zeal that has made our nation great. My mission is what it has always been, moving America forward. As your incumbent senator and candidate for re-election, I invite you to join me. I love my nation like I love my family, a lot. And after being blessed with 24 years of providing for my wife and 3 beautiful kids, I consider myself incredibly lucky to be able to now serve you, the American people. Our teachers, our taxi drivers, our mothers and fathers, and even our students. It is for you that I stand here today. Thank you so much for your time and attention. And thank you for joining me in moving America forward.